the future and what we do in it. All right. A lot of people have different visions for their future, and you know what? We just gotta respect that. We gotta respect what they want to do. But if it's something that we don't think that they should be doing, probably advise them of it. Give them some good advice. But the main thing I really want to talk about our futures is what is a good future. You know, everybody's going through different futures. They have different plans for their future, and how do we know which one's the correct path? Well, we don't. There is no knowing what path I should take, what path you should take. There's only knowing that there is a path for each and every one of you. Alright? There's not just one path for everyone. No. It's never gonna be like that. Never. Alright? You're your own person. You know what you want. You know who you are. And I know you hear that a lot probably, but it's true. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not really the type of guy who likes saying things that everybody already knows. I'm just not like that. But unless I'm being sarcastic. But you know what? That's just the facts. And basically, I have two older brothers, and I think they're very successful. One's a Marine, like I said in yesterday's channel. The other one is in college. He's gonna start his sophomore year when we're starting school again. But yeah, to be a Marine, to be a college student are two completely different things. But those are the paths that they felt were right for them. And the Marine, he's successful. He has a wife. He's one with the kid. He's gonna be a dad. He's going to be a dad. So I'd say that's pretty successful. But maybe he has other plans that he wants to accomplish. Well, you know what? Go do those. All right. I look forward to seeing him, because I know that you can do them. I know you're capable of a lot of things. I want to see you succeed, because you know what? I remember you going through boot camp. I would always be inspired by that and push myself to the next limit, and it just really helps me keep going. And as for my other brother, the one in college, that just shows me that you gotta be mentally strong, and so does being a Marine. That shows me you have to be mentally strong, and they're both very mentally strong, very, very mentally strong. And seeing that, it can be discouraging, because you don't really feel like you can live up to that. You don't really feel like you're as mentally strong as them, or you're as smart as them, or you're as capable of being a Marine. Because you see all these things about, man, a Marine's this, a Marine's that, and it's just like, wow. It's almost like a mythic creature, and my brother's one. And I don't really see him as a mythic creature. I see him as just this being he's a great being. He's amongst us. He's one of us, but he's also a Marine, and that gives him certain qualities that other people don't have. And my other brother, he's a college student. Coming from our family, of course, a lot of families in Selma, they're not really seen to be capable of doing such things. And he's proving them wrong, just like all those other kids from Selma. Maybe they have different benefits, maybe they have more opportunities or advantages, but I was here. I saw the background of everything that he had to go through, and it was a lot of work, but he went through it and he succeeded. He's in UC San Diego now. That was a hard college to get into. I know a lot of smart people who didn't get into that college, and it just surprises me every time I think about it. He's there. He's learning a lot. And meanwhile, I'm here in high school, and I'm looking forward. I'm trying to think of what am I gonna do with my future. It's mine, but what am I gonna do with it? There's a lot of things I can do, and you know what? I'll be brainstorming. I brainstorm out loud. I'll be saying, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Just today, and I think yesterday, I was talking about, I want to open up a bar or a strip club, just as a joke. But the real ideas, because I have no idea what I want to do, and I'm thinking business. I think I can make that a successful thing, but I still have no idea what I want to do. Those are just playing around, possibilities. Everybody laughed when they heard them. I'm not saying that they're not supposed to because they're funny possibilities, but they're still taken into consideration because I'm lost and I need to come up with ideas, and that's why I'm brainstorming out loud to see people's reactions, to see what they think about these things, not for them to control what I do with my future, but just so that I get a little nudge in the right direction, so they're laughing at that. Maybe they don't really think that that's gonna be a very good path to take, and I respect that, because seeing bars and strip clubs, it's not a good connotation. And then I remember when I was younger, my mom always said, "Oh, you should be a priest. A priest is holy. A priest is like of God. Like that's really good." And I was like, "I don't really know." I was discouraged because you can't really have a wife or anything, and I want a family. And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't know." And I was like, "Yeah." And then she said a deacon. A deacon, it's a little more comfort room that you can do these things in. And I'm like, well, maybe, but just the idea of going to school and learning all these things, I don't feel like I can. And I know people are gonna tell me, yeah, you can do it, man. Like you're smart, you're a smart kid, and I believe them. I don't think I'm mentally strong anymore. I don't. So I'm gonna keep trying to push myself. I am, but I'm lost. And basically, I want to tell you guys about your future is don't be lost. Right? It's not a good place to be because you just have no idea, no idea what you want to do. Right? In high school, I'm always saying, yeah, I want to be a doctor. A doctor's great. I mean, not only do they get paid well, but they're just seen as so successful. And I say that for a long time. Oh, I want to be a doctor. I change what kind of doctor every year or every 6 months, but it's always a doctor. And that's just something to impress people, I feel like that's the only reason why I was saying it. Because when you say, oh, I want to be a doctor, something comes from that person that you're just like, yeah, that impressed them. That was a good thing to say. I said the right thing for them to be impressed with me. But in reality, I don't want to be a doctor. I don't. There's all these different fields, and I'm like, oh, I'm interested in this, I'm interested in this. But I'm just hopping around because I'm just trying to make it fit me. And I want to fit it, I don't want to make myself fit it, but I want me and my occupation, my job, to correlate and be strong with each other so that I'm having a good time and they're getting everything that I want from it. I'm giving it my all. Because that's going to be my job for the rest of my life. I'm going to make sure it's something that I want to do, not just something that I have to do to get the money to pay bills. But yeah, it's been doctors, strip clubs, bars. Another thing I said was, people always ask me, are you going to be a Marine like your brother? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Nope. I remember I wanted to for a while, because I saw him do it, and I was like, I can do that. If he can do it, I can do it. Because, I think I can push myself, but I can't do it. We already have one, and I don't know. My mom's always telling me, well, you know what, you need to go out into the world, you need to explore, you need to figure it out for yourself. But it's hard to explore when you can't even take that first step, You need to be able to, you need to be able to transport yourself to explore. And if you can't, then what? You're stuck in one spot, and you become familiar in that spot. And then even the idea of being able to go out there, it's scary. And I think I'm scared too. I think that's all it is. I think I'm very scared, and I'm not as mentally strong as I should be. Or at least I lost that mentality of being strong. But hopefully I find a way to bring that back, and hopefully you guys find a way to get a future that you guys want. And once again, I want you guys to keep dropping topic suggestions on what I should talk about, alright? Because, like I said, I want you guys to be entertained. I don't want you guys to come in here and just watch random videos. So, with that said, I want to close it with, just a shout out to my parents, because they're really pushing me, they're really tough on me, and they really want to see me succeed, and I just really appreciate you guys. I love you, Mom and Dad.